Free Fall by McCoy. 500 meters, chirped the robotic voice. Free fall wasn't quite what he'd expected. The wind whipping through his hair felt almost nice, his half mask and goggles keeping the rest of his head contained. The view he could almost appreciate. Planets from orbit always looked so small, and approaching them in ships happened so fast. But here up so high he could see it all. The clear plastics of the greenhouses stretching up and out, softly glowing from the constant grow lamps. The HDF base surrounding the tower spires of the city, their lit runways and bodies in constant motion. The tallest spire, the one he was supposed to infiltrate, beaming out light into the city below it. There was beauty here. A beep in his earpiece brought him back. 400 meters. He remembered how much he had wanted this altimeter as an elfling, how much he enjoyed the countdown whenever they had descended planetside. The countdown before the violence would begin, before his barb pistol would sing alongside him and his family. Ironic now it was counting down to his death. Perhaps he should have listened to the witch, telling him this was a bad job, not worth the risk or the money. Perhaps he was too young and desperate to prove himself. Perhaps he shouldn't have been standing so close to the edge of the skimmer. He doubted the crew inside it were any better off. They wouldn't get this view. Their deaths were much quicker, picked out of the sky by a lucky blast. 300 meters. His scalp stopped feeling the piercing wind. Sensation faded completely for just a moment before it slammed back, itching and burning far worse than before. Frag, he thought to himself. He should have given himself to the gene techs. A set of wings would be perfect, or a body that could resist the force he was about to experience. He'd make that deal now. He'd make any deal. Leave the family and even join the jesters. The glowing lights no longer looked beautiful. Now they were on the far side of the tunnel, mocking him into the next. 200 meters. Of course this would happen to him. He was a black hole to bad luck, always pulling it in. This was supposed to be the turnaround. This was supposed to be the start of Catovan the Great, the true raider, the feared pirate master. Humans would pay endless credits to hire him. The High Elves would scream in fear as his ships approached. His family would be ripped from that hovel and into the flagship of a great fleet. That is his destiny. 100 meters. Or was. Maybe he could just close his eyes and it would be over. Or maybe this wasn't real. A toxin hallucination. Or just a bad dream and he'd wake back in his bed. Just open your eyes up. For real this time. One blink wasn't enough. But as his eyes flashed, the ground only got closer. 50 meters. Until something suddenly slammed into his back. He felt a claw dig through his jacket and attempt to grapple him aboard. The piercing whine of a jet bike desperately trying to pull up. One arm wrapping around him tight as the boosters pitched as hard as they could. Momentum was too great. They couldn't stop, he thought. Death has come. The jet bike tried regardless, spitting in gravity's face as a final act of desperation. 10 meters. And he was right. Much too fast they hit the ground as the air was ripped from his lungs. Much too fast as he was thrown forward, bouncing, skidding across the grassy plain. He felt his ribs creak and crack as he spun. He saw the bike crumple into the hill. He saw one last look at the spires in the distance, their glow so peacefully calling out to him now. Then, to his surprise, he saw more. He saw a battered but alive raider shakily stand and begin to shamble over to him. He saw a covered mouth, but a visible smile through the eyes. He saw a hand reach out. That weren't so bad, eh, Cat? 0 meters, chirped a robotic voice.